If you want to know what is Kanban and how to use it in project management, then this video is for you. 97% of organizations believe project management is critical to business performance and organizational success. In today's business world of complex products and offerings handled by teams spread across departments, states, and countries, project management has become even more vital to the health of an organization. Therefore, enter Kanban to save the day. If you are new here, welcome to my consulting channel. I'm Michael Tadros, the professor. I have a diversified experience for many years working as a project manager for Agile, Scrum, Lean, and conventional projects, as well as a consultant for startup businesses and entrepreneurs. Now, if you're ready to know what is Kanban and how to use Kanban in project management, let's get to it. So, what is Kanban? Kanban began in the early 1940s at Toyota. It was developed by an industrial engineer for Toyota called Taiichi Ohno in response to the need to increase productivity and efficiency. One day Ohno noticed that supermarkets restocked their items based on their inventory rather than vendor supply. It was a just-in-time approach that matched inventory with demand. That observation sparked the idea to develop the Kanban method, a visual system of project management. Kanban is a Japanese word, stands for a visual signal or a card. Toyota line workers used these highly visual cards to communicate with one another about what needed to be done and when. So, why does Kanban work? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it turns out that they are right. The brain processes visual information faster than text. Plus, visual information comprises 90% of the data that comes into our brain. It appears then that our brains are hardwired for the visual. Kanban is a project management tool that harnesses the power of visual information. It's similar to using sticky notes on a whiteboard and moving them around based on where they are in the process. This visualization helps you to really see the work and better understand its flow. It also helps team members easily communicate with one another. Lastly, it's a system that fosters continuous improvement and evolution. Now, what are the four main principles of Kanban? Visualization of work. Kanban is visual as stated. That's its strength. The visual signals of Kanban help team members communicate quickly and efficiently about every aspect of the project. Work in progress limits. While multitasking has its place, it turns out that it can sometimes slow down production. When there are too many tasks in progress at once, nothing seems to reach the finish line. Work in progress limits help maintain the flow of work so that more is accomplished in less time. Maintaining flow. Ideally, work should flow from to do to in progress to done in an even and efficient manner. The constant monitoring of this flow prevents bottleneck situations where work can get stuck, and that is what maintains proper flow. The visual nature of Kanban helps zero in on where bottlenecks issues are occurring and why. Continuous improvement. The more a team utilizes Kanban to streamline their efforts, the more they continue to improve at meeting project deadlines and goals. Kanban is all about evolving to the next level of efficiency and productivity. Now, how to use Kanban in project management. Number 1. Visualize and map current workflow. This step is vital to success, so don't skip it. If you don't have an accurate visual representation of your current workflow, you cannot know what to improve upon or how. So be honest and don't try to redesign your process at this stage of the game. You can't really see things clearly until it's all mapped out. Then, and only then, should you decide what you can improve upon. In the beginning, it will be a process of trial and error until your team finds its sweet spot. Number 2. Monitor the flow. Once the work is on the board and probably categorized, it's time to move it. Ideally, the work should move evenly and efficiently from to do to done. As you monitor the board, ask yourself, how does the work flow? And where does it get stuck? Take note of what works and what doesn't, so you can improve upon the good flow and problem solve the bottlenecks. A great way to begin observing the flow of work is with routine meetings on a daily and weekly basis. The daily meetings should address the immediate concerns and accomplishments. This allows your team to tweak the flow in real time and optimize productivity. Here in my channel, you can find the video about the most common types of Agile meetings, so don't miss watching that video. Number 3. Limit work in progress, or the WIP. Monitoring the flow naturally leads into this step. Limiting work in progress is fundamental to Kanban. Setting the work in progress limits helps move work through to finish more efficiently and effectively. Tasks are prioritized and work in progress is limited, so more reaches to the finish line. Limiting work in progress means that sometimes team members have a relatively light current workload, freeing them up to support other members to finish their priority tasks. Then it's their turn to receive the help of their team members when their specific tasks are deemed the priority. This approach is radically different, but ultimately more efficient and streamlined. Plus, it helps foster a more cohesive team that feels in it together because they really are. Number 4. Measure and improve. Kanban is a system of continuous improvement and evolution towards greater efficiency and output. However, the only way to achieve the continuous improvement is to constantly measure how it is going and adjust accordingly. Therefore, retrospective data, discussions, and breakdowns are essential to maximizing the possibilities of Kanban. As a basic guide, try to track these 4 things. Total work in progress. As we discussed, total work in progress is all the tasks currently on your Kanban board or anything started but not finished. A good rule here is to divide the total work in progress by the number of members on your team to arrive at the average. Blockers. A blocked item is one that is unable to move to the next stage in the process due to an existing issue. It's like a bottleneck situation in that it creates a delay, but while bottleneck is due to too much work in progress, a blocker is more about the specific task and the issue holding it up. Throughput. Throughput is the number of items completed per time period. At the end of every established time period, usually a week, record how many items moved to done without moving back. Track this number each period to assess how changes to your Kanban system affects how much work actually gets done. Lead time. Lead time is how long a card takes to travel across the board. In other words, how long a task takes to move from doing to done. On each card, record the start date and end date. Assess the average time to understand how efficient and streamlined your team is at completing tasks, so you can adjust accordingly. Now, I believe you have a good idea about what is Kanban and how to use Kanban in project management. Thanks for watching this video. Please leave your feedback or comment below. I will be more than happy to reply and assist you. Don't forget to press subscribe, like, and share this video with others to obtain the knowledge that you have been able to attain. I look forward to talking to you at my next video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.